everyone, we're going to find the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine of 4x divided by x squared. I can't work with it right now because when you substitute in 0, we're going to get a 0 in the denominator, which is undefined. I'm going to look at this part right here, and I know that the limit as theta approaches 0 of sine of theta divided by theta equals 1. So I'm going to use this fact, and I'm also going to use my difference of squares here. So what I mean is I'm going to write this as the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine of 4x divided by x squared, and I'm going to multiply the numerator by the conjugate. So that would be 1 plus cosine of 4x. All right, that means I also have to multiply my denominator by 1 plus cosine of 4x because the two equal 1. Now the reason I did that is because I'm trying to get it to look like this because I know this limit already. So condensing this, I'm going to get the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine squared of 4x. I was trying to skip a step, sorry. So you have x squared times 1 plus cosine of 4x. Now this just equals sine squared of 4x, and that's what we wanted. So the limit as x approaches 0 of sine squared of 4x. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this by x squared. I can multiply this by 1, so then I'm going to write this as 1 divided by 1 plus cosine of 4x. All right. The reason I did that, because I keep looking at this, is I keep wanting to make it look like this. It doesn't yet, because since it doesn't look like that, we're going to have to work on it some more. So what I'm going to do is write this as the limit as x approaches 0 of, and I'm going to pull out the square. So before we had sine squared of 4x divided by x squared. So I'm going to pull out that. I'm going to have sine of 4x divided by x squared times 1 divided by 1 plus cosine of 4x. All right. Now from here, I still have this problem. These angles have to be the same, and they're not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it there. I have the limit as x approaches 0, and I'm going to have sine of 4x, and this is squared, and in the denominator we have a square. So what I can do is write this as 4x squared. The square is already x, but to put that 4 there, I'm going to have to multiply the numerator by 4 squared as well. And this is times 1 divided by 1 plus cosine of 4x. So as long as I basically just multiplied the numerator and the denominator by 16. It's basically what happened. So now let's simplify this as the limit as x approaches 0. I'll write this a little better. Sine of 4x divided by 4x squared. These two are equivalent. I just split it up here. Times 16 times 1 divided by 1 plus cosine of 4x. Now, we already know that this equals 1 because my theta here is 4x. Since my thetas match, that's 1. So basically I have 1 squared times 16 times, and now when you substitute in the 0 here, you're going to get 1 divided by 1 plus 4. Well, when you plug in the 0, you're going to get cosine of 0 is 1. So that's going to be times 1/2. So your limit's going to end up being 8. 1/2 of 16. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.